Hello and welcome back everyone to another episode of this very special Let's Chill playthrough of EarthBound, where the goal is to simply unwind, relax, maybe go to sleep. And as we get started here, I just want to take a moment and say, good job. You've made it here. You've made it to another episode. I don't know how many days it's been since you watched a previous one. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if this is your first one. Great job. You've made it here. You're doing well. Thank you for joining. Last time, we managed to rescue Paula. We went through the cave and battled the Mondo Mole, visited the Lilliput Steps, and overall had a nice and easy time of it. And before we leave Happy Village here, I thought I would take just a few minutes and just kind of walk around town in what I think will be kind of a preview of the bonus episodes that I do for the other towns. Just in case you've been skipping those, I hope you'll enjoy it. We'll just spend a few minutes on it, so let's go around and see what we can see. Talk to this person first, as they woke up from a dream. Indeed, after defeating Carpenter, everybody seems to have been freed from his spell that was likely a result of the Mani Mani statue behind him. Bang on this door. Oh, that is some odd-looking text. Oh, hi-ho, it says. Curious writing. I thought I saw a person. Ah, there you are. Oops. Says they might have been listening to evil messages rather than good. Well, we certainly don't want that. We only want wholesome messaging around here, if we can help it. How about this cow? Blue says the blue cow thing wasn't such a great idea. Indeed, I don't know if we saw the blue cow. And I may be making a fool of myself without checking the recordings before I say that. About this person who's wandering around in this fence. I think I was a bad boy. I'm not sure what that's in reference to, sadly. See, unfortunately, I didn't walk around and speak to all these people before freeing them from Carpenter, so the things they say may be a bit out of context. But that's okay. This person simply apologizes, and that's very kind. This man's wife has run away for a second time, and I guess he's grateful for that. It's important to practice gratitude, but I'm not sure that's what we mean by it, but who knows? To each his own, I suppose. Go in this house, and it looks like this house is the hospital for the area. Sure, we'll listen to an explanation from the hospital system. A friend becomes unconscious. Think we can come to the doctor and revive them for a fee. Easy enough. Moving on. Now this guy says he's a healer. And I think we're okay for right now. We are perfectly healthy. Moving along. This person says it's hard on the eyes to have everything blue. It did look a little different. I don't know if it was necessarily hard on the eyes, but doesn't matter. They said somebody named Pokey stole all the food from the food stand. Pokey strikes again. The food stand is going out of business due to personal reasons. We didn't do it during this playthrough, but you can buy some food items here. And you have the option of paying as much money as you would like. Which means, obviously, you can take things for free, including fresh eggs. The fresh eggs, if you keep them in your inventory long enough, will eventually turn into full-grown chickens, which you can sell for $110 each. It's just a little trick if you're desperate for money, but I don't think this game is so demanding of money and resources like that a person couldn't manage without doing that trick, but it's a thing you can do. Unfortunately, as a result, this person here, it's his job to watch the stand, so he will attack you if you try to do that. Let's see what this person says. You need to return the town to its original colors. Be very busy. He must be a local handyman or a painter of some kind. Is it this little house? Still has the ominous sounding music. Too wrong in many ways. We're all guilty of that sometimes. This person says, it seems like I'm no longer hypnotized. Indeed. Everyone has woken up. We'll make one last stop. We didn't actually go into this house with the cow, because it turns out this person knows us for some reason, knows Ness. And he runs kind of the inn of the village. It says you come from on the blue sheets. But there are no blue sheets around here anymore. Before facing Carpenter, he would have charged us for the privilege. But now he's just a nice guy that acts as a free inn visit for us. The meager living farm, where we just were. And that's really all there is to the village. Spoke to that lady at the end of the last episode. Oh, there's one person left. Finally has a chance to apologize. We avoided this person on the way into town. She runs up to you and, if I remember correctly, hands you a postcard or something along those lines. It's kind of, she's like the town spokesperson and very assertive as a cult member, and even now just a bit assertive, but she's much kinder. Can't remember if we talked to this person. Ah, yes, we woke up from the dream. So that truly. Oh, there's one important thing. Oh no. Wasn't there a dog here? This person says the information on the back of refreshing herb reads as follows. Catch a cold or ill, can't seem to heal, poisoned, depressed. Refreshing herb is the real deal. Suggests we give it a try. If only refreshing herbs existed in real life. Oh, we are here to refresh ourselves. in a very simple way. But as I said, that really is about it for Happy Happy Village. So it took a few minutes longer than I would have expected, but you kind of get the idea. I like to, just as a fun little bonus for people who are interested in exploring this world a little bit more, instead of just blazing through it, I like to take the time before we say goodbye to a place to just kind of walk around and explore. And in some cases, these are dialogues that even I haven't seen. So it's a little bit fun and adventurous for me as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. And now we will get back to the adventure. As we leave Happy Happy Village, with Paula with us and her teddy bear, we have to make our way back through Peaceful Rest Valley. But with Paula with us, the encounters that we face should be much easier. Paula's freeze power just makes short work of many of these early game enemies. And indeed, even into the mid and late game, her freeze power is very strong. We don't really need the butterfly, but while we're here, why not take a chance to relax just a little more? Yeah. I like to do that. Hopefully you are settling in well. Hopefully you've made yourself comfortable, as comfortable as you can. And you're just really taking this time to unwind, see a little bit of this happy game and its interesting world. Well, this bridge was out before. Blue, blue. Well, we won't say it again. It's very nice. He fixed the bridge as a way of apology to us. It saves us a lot of walking. But before we go back to town, how about we do one little thing here? We'll take a moment for a picture from this strange photographic genius from the sky. Fuzzy Pickles. Maybe at some point we will learn just what his deal is. Oh dear. Maybe it's because I'm very new to this whole video production thing. I have a lot of things to keep track of while I'm recording, but I won't lie. I didn't see that tree at all until he was right behind us. So definitely not something that I was expecting. You can see we've lost our teddy bear, sadly. It took the brunt of the fallen trees fire damage attack, so teddy bear is gone, but he did a good job. And we make our way through this short cave. These mobile sprouts are no match for us now. And we're back in Twoson. I would still rather avoid these mushrooms if I can help it. So we will just try to get them to move out of the way a little bit. And there we go. We'll pass that butterfly this time. Now we might be able to just sneak by. Today is a good day. Here we are back in town. She says she's glad to see us so healthy. I'm glad as well. It's important not to take one's health for granted. See what this boy says. Simply smiling. A fine outlook on life. But we're right outside the preschool, so let's go ahead and take Paula home. Music has changed in the preschool too. Music that is much more peaceful and relaxing than the kind of worrisome music that it was before. Talk to Paula's mom, who says she knew that we would save her. And that between Paula's powers and our own, we will surely be up to the challenge. And she made us a handmade band-aid. Since it rhymes, she'll call it a hand-aid. And we'll go talk to her dad. The hand-aid is a handy item, as it will, well, it doesn't say in that description, but as far as I know, it will heal all of your hit points. But you only get one. And there's Paula's dad, who thanks us and now realizes that we must be the boy who would save the world, just like in Paula's dream. It's not every day Father lets his daughter embark on a journey to save the world. No, I don't suppose it is. When Paula speaks now and says not to worry, that Ness and I will be able to take care of ourselves, she says. In Threed, we'll meet another friend. And once we team up, no one will be able to beat us. Well, her dad might not cry anymore, but he still seems concerned. I suppose any responsible father would be. My finger occasionally slips and hits the L button, so that's why that text box pops up now and then. Who's this? Apparently Everdread is looking for us, and that he has something for us. Well, let's go see what he wants. Back to Burgling Park. While we're here, I'm going to check my inventory one more time. And not buy. We will sell this travel charm. There we are. Go visit Everdread. Says he was going to ask us to be his partner. But since he's a potential criminal, we would have to deny him. And now he's going to give us $10,000. You know, as a person would. And now he's going to look for the evil Mani Mani statue that Liar X Adjurate unearthed in Onet. That is one thing that we kind of overlooked in this adventure. Upon leaving Pokey's house, you can go back up and speak to, liar, exaggerate. He will lead you under his house into a tunnel where the Mani Mani statue was uncovered. Somehow it's making its way around the world, causing trouble. But now that we have Paula here, if I recall correctly, these guys wanted to see her since she's famous around town. That's a strange way to phrase that, but we will introduce him to this guy. Who is surprised to see Paula. And he gives us a backstage pass as a reward. And based on that music, looks like we get 2 photos in this episode. So we'll have another picture. Another great photograph for the fondest of memories. These people appear to be waiting in line. The Runaway Five are a famous group after all. Here's quite the song. This person lost their tickets and now can't get in. They want our ticket. But before we go in, talk to this person who says the Runaway Five owe them a lot of money. And they'll stay here until they pay him back. Joking about asking children to pay off the debt for a band. But since they are video game protagonists, I like our odds. Excuse me, sir, I would like to go see this show, please. Sir. There we go. So we will use the backstage pass. It's convenient that a backstage pass acts as a ticket. Let's talk to this person who's definitely not sipping beer. Said it's tough to get in, but he's kind of disappointed. Apparently he was looking to show off for the waitresses. Apparently it was a business idea to take an associate here to be entertained. And sometimes, yes, you do get stuck having to toe the line. No, we're not the owner's kids. We won't talk to everybody here, but we will talk to a few. This person says the Runaway Five are going to be world famous someday. Well, they already seem to be pretty popular. This lady doesn't care for us speaking to everyone too much. This guy thinks we're a fan and he's impressed. I don't know if I want to interrupt those two. What about these two ladies? They seem to enjoy the benefits of being very close to the front of the stage. Well, I think that's enough talking. Let's see if we can get back in here. Well, this girl says that she was told she could go backstage but doesn't have a pass. And seems excited that we have a backstage pass. So excited, in fact, that we don't even get the option to tell her no. As she forces her way into the backstage room, here we are with the Runaway Five. Of course, we have to talk to them. Now they're the only act playing here. They're stuck here because they're in debt. For years. That's no good. We will pay attention to the show. This guy needs bread, coinage, dough. This person wrote most of the lyrics. Money, money, money. It's when we ain't got except freedom, freedom, freedom. It's what we've really sought. He's got those debt blues. If he had $10,000, he'd pay off the debts and move on to the next town. Well, that's convenient. We just happen to have a wad of bills. Maybe we can speak to the manager. But before that, how about we catch a concert? Well, a little concert. Rockin' and rollin' live on the stage only. World's greatest bluesman, the Runaway Five. I hope you enjoy. So there we have a nice little concert. I recognize that having a concert near the end of a chill playthrough maybe a little bit odd, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Also, I couldn't help but notice that there are definitely 6 members of that band on stage, but we won't ask questions like that. I'm sure everyone here has a little bit something different to say, but we're going to save that for next time. Because next time, I think I will go ahead and do the bonus tour of Twoson, just like we did with Happy Happy Village at the beginning of this episode. I will take a separate episode to just kind of walk around Twoson and see the sights, talk to the people, just for a change of pace. So I hope you will look forward to that. Join me if you like. If not, I will see you in the next episode, where we will be finally traveling to Threed with the help of the Runaway Five. So until then, thank you for joining me, and I look forward to being with you again every Monday and Thursday so we can learn to unwind, relax, and just chill. We'll see you next time.